Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another SandStorm Meetup. Hope you guys are having a lovely Wednesday. Today, we are joined by Santi from Star Atlas. How are you doing?
Hello, friend. Doing really good. Thanks for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be here.
No, I really appreciate you coming on today. Obviously, we're going to be talking about the game Star Atlas and everything that anyone's going to need to know about it. Usually like to start off with a little bit of an introduction, I guess, about the team behind Star Atlas and I guess how the project got started.
Yeah, sure. Just to be clear, I'm Stradless community lead, not one of the co-founders. But I kind of know the story because they have told me it a few times.
Yeah.
And yeah, guys, like Stradless started the idea, I think back in November 2020, when when the four co-founders got together and started drafting the white paper. Then the idea finally came to life with the white paper in, I think it was January 2021. And ever since then, we started moving forward with everything that we have, which has been a hell of a ride. It has been
Mm-hmm.
crazy so far. We have grown so much in terms of community, team, and also personal growth and professional growth. It has been insane for real. It's an experience of a lifetime so far.
Awesome. Awesome. And you said that you are a community leader.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm the community leader for Stratlas.
And I guess, how did you get in contact with Star Atlas to get that role?
Yeah, sure. It's a nice story. So I was diving deep. I'm in crypto full time since 2019. I was working
Nice.
for a newsletter in Spanish. I'm from Argentina, and I started doing my research on play to earn, gamer my whole life. When people ask me what's the first game I played, I don't even know because I feel like I was basically born gaming, to be honest. And so I started doing my research on play to earn, played a little bit of Axie. Didn't find it fun for me. I'm not the kind of person who enjoys a game like Axie. All the respect for Axie, they are great. They are the first ones, pioneers.
Mm-hmm.
So all the respect for them. Uh, Excuse me if I have bad connection. I'm
Oh
just
no,
gonna
you're
be clear on
fine.
that.
You're coming
Okay,
through
cool.
clear for me.
Okay, nice, nice. That's perfect. So yeah, I was doing the research on Axie and all that, and it was early 2021, and I feel like someone else should be thinking about doing something bigger and, and and more complex.
Yeah.
So I started diving deep into the play to earn ecosystem. It was early 2021, so it wasn't as developed as it is now. It has grown a lot since then.
Yeah.
And I found Stratlas when Stratlas only had the web page and the white paper that was just published, and I was mind blown for the complexity of the white paper and all the things that it covers. So I decided to see if they had a job opening, and they actually had for community. So I decided to apply, and I joined the Stratlas team when we were only 20 people in the team. It was, I think it was March 2021. We were only 20 people on the team. We were we only had again the website and the white paper, and it's not the website that you see now. It was
Mm-hmm.
other website, and we only had, I remember the numbers in the community. We only had 20 people in Reddit. We had 1,000 people on Telegram, and we also had 500 people on Discord. And so that's April 2021. Those were the numbers. Also, like I think 2K or 3K on Twitter. So I joined as the community lead for Stratlas. I mainly manage everything community related from events and everything,
Yeah.
mainly on our main hub is Discord. If you want to dive deep into Stratlas community, you probably want to join the Discord to get to know the vibe. But also we are active on Telegram and Reddit as well in community stuff. So right now our numbers went from 500 in Discord to 193,000 right now, I think.
I was gonna
Uh,
say
for,
you guys have like 300 some thousand followers on Twitter now, so
yeah,
you were there like in the very beginning.
yeah, it has been crazy. Also from 20 people on Reddit to 8K now, and to 9K, I think we should be close to those numbers, and also to for I think nearly 40K on Telegram. So it has been definitely a super wild ride for us in terms of development, community, and again, a personal experience. We had to scale a lot as well internally, the team,
Hmm.
because of the success we had with the things we launched. It was we are really blessed and we are really happy about how everything went in 2021. And so now we are getting ready to continue launching new stuff. We scaled the team. We have a team of I think we are 200 people right now. If not, we are close or even above. It's difficult to keep track because we basically are onboarding new people every single week.
Awesome.
So yeah, it has been crazy. It has been crazy.
Nice, nice. Well, you mentioned that you didn't like, I guess the way that Axie the just I guess the type of game that Axie was. I'm a gamer myself, and like yeah, I agree. I played Axie, and I just wasn't into like the strategy turn based game. Um, Talking a little bit about Star Atlas, what type of game is Star Atlas?
Yeah, of course. So Star Atlas is an MMORPG game we are building in the blockchain of Solana, and also we are aiming for AAA quality.
Mm-hmm.
This means we are building in Unreal Engine 5, which allows us to have cinematic quality video game visuals. And for the blockchain, we are using Solana to have real economy inside the game.
Yeah, because the
It's
transactions on there are obviously way lower than on
yes,
Ethereum. Yeah.
yes, exactly. Also, as you can see in the images that we see now in the on the stream, that's one of our alpha. I think we were playing one of the pre-alpha uh, videos that we posted, so you can already feel a little bit of the vibe. It's a Spain themed MMORPG.
Nice, nice. Yeah, and I was kind of reading through the white paper before you guys came on. I mean, there's different aspects of the game, such as like land and territory control. I guess how does that play out? So, say if I wanted to get in the game, I guess what would I need, and like how would I progress through the game as a newcomer?
Sure, yeah. So we need to note that we are still far away from the game being fully developed. That's
Yeah.
important to be clear. We are currently in the very early stages. Right now, you can engage. Do you want me to speak about how it will be when the full game is released, or right now, like how to get involved right now?
We can just talk about, I guess, when the full game, because yeah, I was gonna ask how far into development the game was later on. So right now we can just assume, let's assume the game is fully out. Like how would this play?
Yeah, sure. So you will need to, of course, do some research on what you prefer to do, but in Star Atlas, there will be a lot of different careers that you can actually find detailed in the economics white paper. We have two papers. They are super detailed. I think they are 40 pages each.
Mm-hmm.
And you can find more information about the careers that will exist in the future in the economics white paper. And so basically, I would say just make sure the possibilities in something like Star Atlas in the future are endless. That's what we are aiming for. Like they are endless, and there will be ways of making income and playing that we didn't include there in the economics white paper,
Yeah.
but that people will create by themselves. So it's basically just my advice for the future players will be start thinking about how you would like to engage in the game. For example, if you prefer combat, you may want to pick up like a ship right now from the market that is specialized in combat. Or if you want to specialize in transport, you pick a ship specialized in transport and start setting yourself up to the for when the full game is released. But there will be you will also be able to scale the way up uh, from nothing to something in the game, and we intend in the future for people to be able to get in the game without having to own a lot of assets. Just start, for example, on a crew, on a ship, and work your way up to the top. Basically, that's something that if you see our economic model and everything, it's something that we really want to have in the future.
Yeah, because I was reading that there's gonna be tons of different professions that you can have in the game. I mean, like such as like a smuggler, a general, CEO, and I guess
Yes.
these are all going to be crew members on one person's ship.
So there are different professions that are more specialized inside your crew, and
Mm-hmm.
there are also professions that you can be on your own, for example, and not needing to be in a crew, for example. You can also be a janitor if you want in a spaceship crew.
Yeah.
That's also a possibility. But yeah, you can be a resource manager, you can be an extractor refiner, you can build ships with research and development inside the game, also production, exploration. There are a lot of different roles in
Yeah.
fighting. You can also be a bounty hunter, and so really, when the full game is released, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, no, yeah. There's a lot of stuff in the white paper. I highly recommend everyone watching take the time to go through and read through not only the game white paper but the economic white paper as well. Um, it's going to be a play to earn game. There's going to be a PVE element and a PvP. I guess what is the PVE going to look like?
Yeah. So, for example, we will have three different zones inside the game. The game will be divided in the safe, medium, and high risk zones.
Yeah.
For example, and you will need to adapt your way of playing, your gameplay, to one of the zones to
Mm-hmm.
pick for living there, for example. And for example, the safe zone rewards are 1x, like rewards in the safe zone are not multiplied. So that's the starting point for everyone. You can't die there, but you can start exploring like combat and start taking a look at the game mechanics and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Then you jump on the medium risk zone where you can actually die, and you will lose some materials if you die, but it's not that hardcore, let's say. And when you enter the medium risk zone, you can start training against, for example, as the PVE aspect of the game, where you, for example, will receive some not so friendly visits from NPCs to your ship, so you can start training that. Let me interrupt a little bit. I see on the stream the Opel Jet in the sandbox, and it looks awesome. It looks really awesome.
I know.
Like,
I'm supposed to mention that we are actually going to be giving this away. I believe on Twitter.
oh, that's great. Yeah, I retweeted it. So yeah,
So yeah, there is currently a giveaway going on the Sandstorm Twitter. So I'm sure Slater can throw that in the chat for anyone that's wanting to enter. But yeah, I mean, yeah, this vehicle looks awesome. Obviously in the sandbox. I guess we can jump forward to talking about the sandbox and metaverses. Are you guys going to be building in the sandbox?
I don't know if we officially are going to be building. I'm not sure about that, but it will be really nice to have some Star Atlas presence in the sandbox, definitely.
Nice. Okay. And then are you guys exploring any other metaverses?
So far, we have just partnered with the Sandbox for one contest, but it's only the start for us in terms of interoperability between metaverses.
Yeah.
We really believe in that, and we believe the metaverse is like only one. So the interoperability between them should be a priority for everyone. But for
Yeah.
Star Atlas, it is.
No, yeah, I agree. Definitely. I think right now everyone is kind of separated and it's like a race for which metaverse is going to come out on top
Yeah,
when in actuality, like it needs to be all of them connected to be an actual
exactly.
metaverse.
Yeah, we are all aiming for the same thing. So we should all work together like Stratless and the Sandbox did. We are super different in terms of blockchain. Even in blockchain, we're different blockchains, but we collaborated. It was really great,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, like we are really excited.
Awesome. Awesome. And I guess going back to the game, a little bit about the lore. There are three factions within the game. The Mud Territory, the Oni region, and the Ooster sector, which is basically humans, aliens, and androids. I guess if you want to talk a little bit about those.
Yeah, sure. So there are three factions inside the Star Atlas metaverse. You're right. It's Oni, Mod, and Ustur. Oni are more alien, if you can call them like that. It's they have diverse species inside them, and yeah, so it's more alien looking.
Yeah.
Then you have Tustu, which are sentient beings, but they are robots.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Mod. who are humans. So you will at the very first stage of the game, you will need to pick one faction. If you go to play.staratlas.com/faction, before like you will get the three factions, and before deciding on one, you will see the advantages that each one of them have, and so you can take a look and see which one you prefer,
Yeah.
and yeah, and start engaging. It's important also for the guild that you will pick as well. Our guild ecosystem is huge already inside Star Atlas. We can dive deep into that if you want as well. But yeah, there are three factions. You need to pick one before getting into the game. It's required, and it's important to note that you can't change the faction once you decide. So it's good to make some research. If you have any questions or something like that before picking it, just jump into Stratlas Discord, and we can share more information and guide you through the process.
Awesome. Has there been a favorite faction so far within the community?
I think the most users are in the Oni faction, but actually the mod faction is the one with the most resources right now. So
Yeah.
it's kind of, yeah, it's
And are
equal.
the are these factions, I guess, competing against each other, or are they working
Yes,
together?
yes, they are competing against each other.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
It's important to represent your faction once you pick one faction, because you will be able to have a voice,
Yeah.
and to decide what's the future of the faction.
Now, what exactly are we watching right now on screen?
So what you're watching right now, it's one of our pre-alpha videos. That's one of our next releases this year,
Mm-hmm.
which is the showroom. The showroom is the very first experience for users on Unreal Engine 5, and we have we have it almost ready. It's one of the next releases that are going to be out, and it's mainly for people to be able to get the experience on how Star Atlas is going to be once we have the full game on Unreal Engine 5, and
Yeah.
also to start engaging in the game, and watching and feeling the progress that it's being made.
Nice, nice. And I guess working with Unreal Engine 5, I'm sorry. I don't have a whole lot of knowledge about that, but I guess would you know, is it something that you would think is like slowing things down, or do you think like, the team is handling working in there well, and stuff is coming out great and on time?
Yeah, absolutely the opposite of slowing down.
Yeah.
It's actually we have access to the Unreal Engine 5 version. I think it was out in officially in January or something like that, but we have it since November or even earlier. And we engage, we are working together with Sperasoft. I'm not sure if you know about Sperasoft, but everybody can Google it now. If you go to Google, let me find their web page. But if you search Sperasoft, it's a game development company that is working together with Star Atlas. We actually have, I think, more than 50 people. I don't want to lie in the numbers because I'm not sure, but I think we have all, let's say 50 people from Sperasoft right now
Yeah.
working full time in the Star Atlas metaverse. And if you see the Sperasoft webpage, you will see that they worked on some AAA quality games in the past. I can name a few. For example, they worked on Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Saints Row, Halo Infinite, and well, a lot more.
Yeah.
So I encourage everyone to go there and take a look. It's cool.
They got a good portfolio of games they've worked on.
Yeah, yeah, they have an impressive resume. And someone
Yeah.
is posting it there. Yeah, and we are really happy to be able to co-develop together with them. It has been a great experience so far.
Awesome, awesome. And I guess going back to the game, it is a play to earn. So obviously, there's got to be a currency that or NFTs that people are able to earn through the game. Are they earning a currency, or is it just earning NFTs that you can, I guess, then sell for money?
Currency, actually, we have two different currencies.
Mm-hmm.
We have Atlas and we have Polis. Atlas is our in-game currency for exchange of value. Basically, it's like the dollar of Star Atlas.
Yeah.
It's what you will use for transactions and to pay for things inside the game. And then we have Polis, which is the governance token that will allow you to have a voice in the most important thing in the Star Atlas metaverse, which is the Star Atlas DAO.
Yeah.
So Polis is more for governance, and also Polis will allow you to politically control zones inside the game. This means that, for example, the guild or person with the most polis in a certain zone, once the polis DAO is fully developed and the game is out, like the full game is out, will be able to control that zone, and even, like, for example, impose taxes and regulations to the people who are there.
And how does one come about of getting Polis? Is this something that they can just buy, or do they
Yes,
have to earn it through the game?
yes, you have to buy a polis right now,
Okay.
at the moment, and yeah, you need to buy polis on exchanges right now, but Atlas can be earned currently inside the game with Score, which is our very first release,
Nice.
in play.stratlas.com.
Awesome. And so, yeah, you said Atlas is going to be kind of the main, like essentially the dollar in game.
Exactly.
It's going to be used to buy ships. I even saw that you're going to have to buy fuel for the ships. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Right now you can engage in Score, where you can actually have a feeling about, how it's going to work, like to maintain a ship and the crew.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a it's a resource management mini game. It's basically ship staking, where you need to keep your ships, full of the four resources. You will earn Atlas while having them on stake and maintaining the four resources without going to zero. Once one of the four resources goes to zero, you stop earning. So you need to be very careful with that. And you can find it right now on play.stratlas.com. But basically, there are four resources that you need to take care of, to say it in some way. It's fuel, ammo, toolkits, and I'm trying to remember the other one. I always forget about one. But yeah, there are four resources that you need to maintain, to not go to zero, to
Yeah.
continue earning Atlas.
Nice, nice. And I guess the thing that we've seen, even with a game such as big as Axie Infinity, is one of the main struggles with play to earn games is keeping, I guess, a stable economy. I guess what plans does Star Atlas have to keep the Atlas token, so I guess somewhat stable to the point where people can actually still play and earn?
Yeah, sure. So there are a few mechanisms with Atlas. That you need to know that Atlas is an inflationary token,
Mm-hmm.
which will be obtained in game, and that you can actually earn right now. So there will be a few things. I'm not the most expert person in terms of tokenomics or economy, in-game economy, but Atlas will have its utility to spend in-game, and there will be an staking coming soon, for example, for Atlas.
Yeah.
And yeah, so more in the full game, then Atlas will start gaining, every release, the Atlas token will start earning more utilities. So that's also important.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. So, I mean, it is. I think that's going to be the biggest challenge for games going forward because obviously, um, you know, when people look at play to earn, I feel like they look over the aspect of if it's like a fun game to play, and they're just so focused on the earning, the earning, the earning. Is this going to be kind of I guess skill based earning, or is this going to be more of like a daily set amount that you can get on and earn? And no matter how good or bad you are at the game.
No, no, it depends on how much time you spend and how engaged you are in the game. That's contemplated by the economic system that we have,
Yeah.
and we actually want to reward, the tokenomic system and the game system that we are creating is set to reward the people who really play the game,
Mm-hmm.
and the people who spend time playing the game and doing stuff inside Star Atlas.
Okay. Awesome. All right. We mentioned in the beginning that the game is not fully out. I guess what stage are you guys currently in the game?
We are in the very very super early stages of the game. We are in the middle. Like right now, you find us developing. We
Yeah.
are doing everything related to development, basically all hands on that. We have a few releases coming out, but we already released a few things. For example, we already have our IDO. We already had the score release, which is the most important feature that we have right now.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you can find score on play.stratless.com, and you go down to faction fleet. In faction fleet, you will be able to stake your ships to start earning income in Atlas. And that's how we want to reward the people who are buying already Stratless ships. But there are a few releases coming out this year. We have the showroom coming. We have a new marketplace coming this year as well. We have Scream. Still no dates on any of this. Dates are yet to be confirmed. But Scream is, I know it's the first time we speak about it. Scream is going to be a browser-based game where this territorial conquest starts, basically. Think of Stellaris. I'm not sure if you know Stellaris, but it's a good comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's it's going to be really fun, and it's going to live on chain, and the coordination between players and everything, it's going to be next level needed for playing it good. And it's a super complex system that we are launching more and more information every day. So I
Yeah.
really recommend everyone, if you want to get to know more about the Scream and Star Atlas and everything, to tune in to our weekly stuff that we have going on in the community. Follow us on Twitter, join our Discord, and we can dive deeper into everything.
All right. Well, yeah, make sure you guys do join the Discord. You can follow them on Twitter. It's just at Star Atlas, and then their Discord is on their Twitter. Or you can just go to discord.gg/Star Atlas to make sure you get all the information that you guys need about the game, because I see a bunch of questions in the chat, which I will ask some of these later on in the show.
Yeah. I just want to address a really quick one that I see now. And they say, when I connect my Phantom wallet to Stratla's webpage, my antivirus shows a warning. We are aware of that, and that's because you have probably one NFT that somebody sent you that is a scam. Don't worry, nothing is going to happen to your wallet. Don't worry about that. If you want to have that fixed, we can help you in the Stratlas Discord. Join there and ask, and one of our moderators will guide you through the process. But it's nothing to worry about.
Nice. There you go. Yeah, I wanted to talk about. You said people are already buying spaceships. I guess where can we buy spaceships right now if we wanted to buy one?
Sure. So to buy spaceships, you need to go to play.stratlas.com/market, and you will see the ships there living in there, and you will see a lot of different prices and a lot of different types of ships
Mm-hmm.
that go from super cheap ships to more expensive ones. The the entry cost right now, it's like $4. If you
Mm-hmm.
scroll down right now, in what we see, if you scroll down to the bottom, you will see the cheapest ships that you can buy and start staking. If you want to engage in Star Atlas and on Score, and basically start to get to know how everything works, you
Yeah.
can go to the exact same screen that we are sharing right now. Scroll down to bottom, buy, for example, a Fimbler bike, which is currently the cheapest ship that it's available in the market. And once you buy the ship, you go to faction fleet, you connect your wallet, you pick your faction, and then you buy the 4 resources and start staking your ships and earning their daily atlas.
Yeah. And so what I guess what's the difference the big difference between I guess the more expensive ones and I guess the less expensive? Is it just purely cosmetic or are there different stats?
No, different stats. You will see that the ships that are more expensive and that are larger and more rare,
Oh,
uh,
okay.
they have different components and different things inside them. For example, depending on what they are specialized, they have more components regarding to fighting or to transport stuff. So yeah,
Is there
that's
I guess is there a limit to because we're talking we mentioned crew and having crew members. Is there a limit for certain ships on how many crew members can be on one ship or not?
yes,
Okay.
there is a limit. There is a
Nice.
limit. So of course, if you have like a large ship, you will be able to get more crew members in.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. And obviously with your guys' marketplace, and right now you have ships, I guess what other NFTs will be available in the game? Are there going to be, I guess, different avatars? Like who's the
Yes.
character that you're playing in game?
Yeah, so if you go there, you click on return to marketplace, you will see that we already have collectibles and different things. Uh, and there also later on will be planets and more stuff, but no dates on that yet. You will
Yeah.
see the claim stakes. We don't recommend buying them yet. This is coming soon. You can trade on secondary markets, but we recommend against. And resources, collectibles, and access. Then you have in collectibles, you will find some collectibles that were part of different airdrops and different campaigns that we did. None of them were sold directly, but most of them, all of them actually, were part of different campaigns that we did. For example, the River campaign was the very first thing that we ever launched to the market. It was a campaign of 14 posters that are enhanced with AR,
Yeah.
so they're really cool. If someone wants to check it, you go to collectibles. You click on one of them. For example, on the Armstrong Forever poster, you will get a QR code. You scan it with Instagram, for example, and you will get you will check the AR filter, which is pretty cool.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I kind of want to scan this and see what happens.
Yeah, I will scan it right now.
Oh wait, it tells me unable to use this effect on my device.
Oh, yeah, it might be because of some weird thing with the Instagram versions. Yeah, we can check another one if you want.
Yeah, my Instagram might be out of date. I don't remember the last time I updated it.
Yeah. Me too. So don't worry about it.
But that's cool though. So I like different what is this?
Reawakening our
They have sound effects and
intergalactic
everything.
curiosity, reawakening our intergalactic urges. There's a great line by Marina Benjamin when she said, "When we dream of space,
All right.
we dream of transcendence.
Yeah, that's
We dream
Jason
what
Silva.
we
If
might
you know him,
become."
Yeah.
he's pretty well
It is our
known.
Awesome. I mean, that's really cool. I definitely like the AR stuff. Are you guys doing much with augmented reality besides doing like
No,
Instagram filters?
actually, only the posters campaign was with AR.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And I did see we haven't really talked about that this is a VR ready game or it's going to be a VR ready game.
Yes,
Correct.
exactly. Yeah, it's going to be BR. Yeah, and you will also be able to have your pilot simulator as well. Piloting
Yeah.
simulator.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be like first person flying through space, and uh,
Yeah,
obviously there's gonna be an option to play with or without VR, right?
yeah, yeah, exactly. But we aim to be as immersive as we can be.
Nice, nice. And I guess going back to the white paper, reading through, there was five different phases that I was noticing. Phase one being the galactic asset offering. If I guess if you want to talk a little bit about what the GAO is.
Yeah, sure. So the GAO, it's ongoing right now,
Mm-hmm.
and it already happened as well. Like we are right now on GAO number 2, which is
Yeah.
basically the phase where people can buy ships. It's the ships in the market.
Okay. And then, like you said, phase two, you're going to have the browser mini game coming out soon that people will be able to participate in.
Yeah, you can actually start participating in Score. It's more a gamified staking than a mini game,
Yeah.
but you can start engaging right now.
Awesome. And that's just at the Star Atlas website?
That's on play.stratlas.com.
Okay. And then phase three is going to be the shipyard module sale. When is that going to happen, and what is a shipyard module sale?
So this is like most of these things were change and we move as we go.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't refer to the white paper right now. Remember that this white paper was created in late 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So most of these things actually change. So right now I can explain the phase we're in. We are in Galactic Asset Offering, and we are about to release a few new things to the community. Uh, the I don't have the timelines, neither I have which one is releasing first.
Yeah.
But we have 4 major releases this year, which are the Star Atlas DAO. We have the Galactic Marketplace, which is the marketplace that you see right now, but a way more cooler and more engaging for non-crypto native people. Because if you see the marketplace right now, you probably understand what's going on, but because you're probably crypto native and you have already purchased assets on different decentralized exchanges or different places. So we are targeting everything that we do to be done for gamers, native like gamers who don't know a single thing about crypto.
Mm-hmm.
And every release that we do is to get a step closer to that. So the new marketplace is more oriented for that, to be understandable for new users and people who don't understand about crypto.
Yeah.
Then we have the showroom, which is again our Unreal Engine 5 first ever Unreal Engine 5 version of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You can compare it to the Hangar module, I think, from Star Citizen, if people know that game. But yeah, it's basically the place where you will be able to check, to connect your wallet and check your ships in game, how they look, and probably later be able to fly them as well.
Will you be able to go?
So
Will you be able to like go to other people's hangars as well?
we plan to be multiplayer at the showroom. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if on first release, but it's going to be multiplayer at some point.
Nice.
Yeah. So we will be able to start engaging like with the community and everything inside our showroom, which is super cool. And then we have Scream, and Scream is the, I wouldn't call it a mini game because it's super complex, but it's like our browser-based mini game that is coming later.
Okay. And what is it like? If you were to describe Scream to somebody in chat that didn't know what it was, or I guess even me, because I have no idea, what is Scream going to be? What are you going to do in Scream?
So in Scream, what you will be doing is starting from the very first phase of Star Atlas, if you want, and we will have only the low risk and the medium risk zone, and players will need to start conquering the space
Mm-hmm.
until they meet the other faction and start engaging in combat. It will be kind of like turn-based game, but where combat exists and a lot of coordination is needed to maintain a control over key points and to not lose territory while you conquer in the metaverse in the game. So there is a lot of coordination needed. For example, there will be a lot of professionals already on Scream, where you can be, for example, the resource management is key on Scream
Mm-hmm.
as well, and it is a lot more complex. I don't really want to dive a lot deep on this because I feel like we will confuse people a little bit. But if you are interested in Scream and knowing more about it, I really encourage you to join our Discord server.
All
I
right.
really do, because that's where for example, today we have an event. It's called the Atlas Brew, What we do basically is a voice chat with the community where you can join, and it's open mic. We usually have like over 100 people, and it's open mic, and you can actually ask questions. We always have team members from the Star Atlas team, and you can ask questions about the different stuff that we do, that we plan to release, and also with the community. It's a good way to start engaging.
Yeah, which I think is one of my favorite things about just, I guess, the whole Web3 movement is how engaged you can be with the developers of the game. Because, like I said, from someone who used to play Call of Duty all the time, like you literally had
Yeah.
zero contact with the people that were making the game or doing anything, and you just had no idea what was going on. So
Yeah, man, I feel you on that. I'm a Call of Duty degen. I have been playing Call of Duty since Call of Duty 2. I
yeah,
basically played every single one. So I feel you on that, and it's great because if you engage in our community, you can actually get to know basically all the people who are developing, and you will know every single one and what the responsibilities of each one are. And we don't only do the Atlas Review, but we do the town halls. We do town halls every 3 weeks, where it's basically a place where we share the updates, we share more details on how every single product development that we have is going,
mm-hmm.
and after we go through that, we also have interviews with team members. We introduce team members to the community. We have from economists to game developers, game designers, HR, and we invite them to join the town hall. We do a quick interview, and then we open the stage for Q&A. And this is co-hosted by me and Michael Wagner. He's the CEO of Star Atlas, and it lasts for an hour or a little bit more, and it happens every 3 weeks. So all most of these things happen in the Star Atlas Discord. So if you want, again, if you want to dive deep into Star Atlas and get to know our team, get to know us better, get to know the community, uh, make sure to join, because also something that we have right now, which is crazy. I think it's the craziest thing about Star Atlas right now is the community, and
Mm-hmm.
especially the guild ecosystem. Our guild ecosystem is huge, and we really make our guilds be part of our development process as well. So
Yeah,
I'm not sure
you
if
mentioned wanting to dive deep into guilds. I guess if you want to talk a little bit about the different
yeah,
guilds and what they're
of
working
course.
on.
Of course, yeah. So the guilds inside Star Atlas are the key part of the community, I would say. You can also like be in the community and hang around without the need to join a guild. There's no need to join a guild.
Yeah.
But guilds are basically taking it to the next level. They are working on a bunch of different things, and from not only community initiatives to also development. Some of the guilds are developing blockchain programs already for the Star Atlas ecosystem. So big shout out to our guilds. And actually, this is the perfect moment if you want to know guilds, because tomorrow we have our biggest event of the year, I would say. It's called Copa,
Mm-hmm.
and what we do is a celebration of the guilds. It's an event that is hosted in the Star Atlas Discord server, and it's going to be 15 guilds presenting live.
Nice. Yeah, I was literally just about to ask you what I guess Copa was. So I saw that on your Twitter.
Yeah,
I guess what are the guilds I guess presenting in Copa?
yeah. So the guilds are presenting what they are doing, how they are adding value to the Star Atlas ecosystem and their communities.
Yeah.
So there are 15 different guilds that the judges had to choose, because we had like 40 submissions from the guilds to participate,
Mm-hmm.
and only 15 were able to make it to the finals. There are a lot of guilds who didn't make it to the finals that add crazy value to the community, so shout out to them. And but you will see how it's a good place to see how engaged they are, how they think about everything, and how they are really taking Star Atlas to the next level, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, some guilds and a bunch of these different games can definitely do some crazy stuff, and it's awesome to hear that people are already developing like different blockchain technologies for the personal guilds.
Yeah, we really take them into account in our development process and in actually our strategies.
Yeah,
So we really feel about them like they are part of our team in some way.
awesome, awesome. We mentioned it briefly, like at the very beginning of the show. You guys are partnered with the Sandbox, correct?
Yeah, we have partnered with the Sandbox.
And I guess is this like an ongoing partnership, or was it just kind of like a one time partnership just for this ship that we're seeing on screen?
So we did it. It was a contest. What we did.
Mm-hmm.
There were huge prizes. People needed to develop a Star Atlas character, but in the sandbox.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was the voxel contest. There you see on screen the winners. Some really good art was made. Like I can't
Yeah.
believe it. And yeah, it is insane. And we plan to do more stuff in the future together if possible.
Awesome. Awesome. So potential for more contests within the Sandbox. I mean, fifth place or like ninth place, eighth place, all of them getting 1,000 sand. I mean, that's no joke of a prize.
Yeah, man, and now it is more serious. Like first prize was like 2,000, 20,000 sand.
Oh my
So
god.
yeah. It was insane.
Yeah.
Like it can be life changing money, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it is. That's amazing. That's awesome that you guys are doing that. Um,
Yeah, big shout out to the Sandbox team.
yep. Shout out to Sandbox. Shout out to all the builders in Sandbox because we got a lot of people
Yeah,
that compete in our contests and stuff. And I think truly like the people that are on the ground floor building this stuff are what's going to be pushing the ecosystem further and further.
definitely. Like the Sandbox community is super engaged, and they're already making a ton of stuff inside the Sandbox, and I think it's great. So we are really
Yeah.
happy to be able to have people from the Sandbox community developing Star Atlas art like the one you see on screen right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible.
Yeah. No, yeah, they can do some crazy stuff. I did want to ask, I guess, it's not so recent, but obviously Bored Ape did their land sale for the other side, and like obviously they have a game coming out. Do you guys ever plan on doing something like that where you sell land within your guys' game?
So our land system is still being defined, but there will be different ways of having land in Star Atlas. You will also be able to earn land by exploring the Star Atlas metaverse as well. But
Okay.
it's something that I don't want to speak a lot about, mainly because it's
Early
I don't want to
stages.
yeah, super early stages, and I don't want to misguide people.
Yeah. Yeah. You never want to say something's gonna happen and then like
No.
obviously plans change when they're that early on, and then someone's like, yo, dude, what, he was on this stream saying that this was gonna happen.
Yeah, man. Like we need to be super careful about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for understanding.
No, I completely understand. I forgot reading through my notes. I saw that you guys had something called play for keys, and it was a trademark term in your guys' white paper. I don't know if there's anything you want to talk about for what play for keys is.
Yeah. That's a part of what we plan to do with the racing module. It's basically going to be able to bet inside the racing module
So
to
you can
play.
race ships and bet your ships against each other.
Yes.
Awesome. I think we had someone come on like 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and it was cars and racing and stuff. And I was like, will you be able to like bet pink slips in your cars? And they're like, oh, I mean, it's a possibility, but we don't know if we're gonna do that. So that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Um, yeah, I mean that's pretty much everything that I have. Is there anything you feel like that we didn't talk about that you would like to discuss?
I don't think so. I think we cover mostly everything. I just hope that we were clear on how to start to engage with Star Atlas right now.
I
If there are any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
definitely, my biggest takeaway is join the Discord. There's plenty of ways to ask questions in the Star Atlas Discord. like I said, that you guys do those town hall meetings essentially every month, every 3 weeks.
Yes.
And anyone that has any questions can go in there and ask questions. So definitely hop in the Star Atlas Discord. I do really appreciate you coming on and talking to me today. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. No, thanks for the invitation. Also, some final words from our side is that we need to know that this is a long process. We are in the super early stages, so we're aiming to develop everything on AAA quality, and AAA quality takes time.
Yep.
So yeah, just we are here for the long term. Even when the prices are this down, we continue building because this is times like this are when you actually make the difference. So yeah, I encourage everyone to join our community, start engaging in the different programs that we have for the community events. So you can actually get a feel of how big this is, and yeah, just have fun in the community as well.
Yeah. And to touch on what you just said, I mean, I think right now is probably the best time for projects that are focused on just building stuff and not trying to hype up the market and just release stuff for the sake of, I guess hype, or, in some projects case, their floor price. Because yeah, I mean, I've been in Discords of NFT projects and like they'll literally expect a game to come out within like a week or a month. They're like, dude, where's the game? I'm like, like it doesn't.
Yeah,
it's not. This doesn't happen like that. Good games don't come out within a week.
yeah, exactly. Development takes time, especially like game development and and game development with blockchain technology. Of course,
Yeah.
it's more difficult. We are doing stuff that hasn't been done before, so there are a lot of things that we need to take into account and be very careful, because we know it's also involving people's money. So we plan to do everything that we do on AAA quality, and AAA quality takes time. But if you are in the Discord server, if you follow our updates, you will be basically up to date with everything that is happening. Something that I forgot to mention, we also publish every single week a roadmap update on literally what's happening, detailed inside every single project that we're working on.
Yeah.
So it's also combined with lore. Big shout out to Jose. He's our main writer, and he does a great job. So if you like lore, you have a really nice story going on there and unfolding at the same time that we post the roadmap reports. So that's every week. We are very close to the community. We try to keep them updated on everything, and we really feel that is key, especially in moments like this. We are building this together. We have all of us, if you're here, probably have the same goal. You want to see a decentralized metaverse. You want us to be able to experience that, and we are building towards that. So yeah.
Awesome. Once again, thank you very much for coming on. If you guys are in the stream, like I said, join their Discord, follow them on Twitter at Star Atlas. Also, like I said, doing a giveaway for that Sandbox asset in the background there, the Star Atlas ship. It is over on the SandStorm Twitter, so make sure you guys go there and complete everything you need to do to sign up for that giveaway. And we will be live again tomorrow around the same time, 12 o'clock Eastern. So thank everyone for coming out. And once again, Santi, thank you for coming on. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much for the invitation. I had a lot of fun. I'm down to join anytime.
Thank you.